Hitoshi knew better than to let a newcomer potentially steal their way into his life, even if that newcomer was the grandchild of one of the most well-known residents of the valley before they passed. At least, that was what he overheard from his mother, who had just returned home from welcoming this new farmer. Great. Just great. A new face to worry about. A new face who was sure to be the main source of chatter among the townsfolk, he thought. Though he almost never took part in the banter that circled the community, his mind wandering to a certain man with blonde hair who had no issue whatsoever when it came to keeping up with town gossip. Hitoshi's speculation was proven correct the next day, when he met up with his best friend in front of his house, the blonde's first string of words including, "Did you see the new farmer?" and, "I'm telling you, they're really cute." Whether or not the new valley resident was attractive, there was no use in shutting his friend up the moment he began to gush over someone who caught his fancy, forcing Hitoshi into a state of feigned indifference, waiting for his friend to bring his rambling spree to an end. "That's nice, Denki," Hitoshi would add now and then when his friend momentarily stopped talking, looking to him in expectation for some sort of response. He shifted his weight and leaned against the tree overlooking the small stream, noticing the town mayor accompanied by the local rancher from the corner of his eye. He couldn't hear them over Denki's rambling, but he managed to catch the faint newcomer moving in from the mayor. Hitoshi dropped his head and sighed, exasperated. This was going to be a long, long week. The week flew by quicker than Hitoshi expected. Granted, he spent the rest of the week fulfilling his daily routine of waking up early, working out, and browsing and working away on his computer. Any sliver of thought that related to the new farmer slipped from his mind and was left to be forgotten. It was Friday, the town's favorite day of the week to lounge about after days of hard labor. Delightful thoughts of cold drinks and pleasant music from the jukebox having residents irking to make their merry way to the saloon. It was also the day where Hitoshi would willingly leave his den of solitude to meet with Denki for a healthy, competitive game of pool. When will that kid ever learn his lesson? He just hoped Denki didn't let his determination and need for victory get to his head, resulting in him proposing another half-witted bet in the middle of the night. Not since the time Denki, as punishment for his defeat, let a crab pot full of lobsters loose in the mayor's manor, scaring the ever-loving fuck out of the mayor's wife. Yikes. Hitoshi made a mental note that he shouldn't let Mina come up with a punishment next time. As incredibly hilarious as it was watching his friend and the mayor make a big scene, screaming and hollering with lobster claws clamped to their butts, the last thing he wanted was for Denki to get booted from town for scaring the bejesus out of the mayor with a crusty case crowned with crustaceans. A chuckle vibrated in Hitoshi's throat as he casually swung the saloon door open, sighing in heavy relief to see the bar still lacking most of its regular patrons. He was early for once. That was new. The synthesized beats emanating from the arcade machines overtook the mellow oldies jingle from the jukebox, and he could hear the loud banter between his friends, making his feet move towards the game room. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary when Hitoshi peeked his head from around the corner, the hard clicking of pool balls being knocked around the felt table clearly being heard. Strange. Normally, Denki wouldn't start playing until Hitoshi got there. No one else but the two of them would spend the rest of the evening hoarding the game room for themselves, with Mina standing by to watch them and occasionally joining in with sly remarks and witty comments. This was also new. "You've gotta be kidding the hell out of me," he heard Denki cry, walking further to catch the blonde throwing his head back in exasperation. The pool stick hung loosely in his grip as he ran a hand through his hair. "Wow, Denki, you just really suck ass at this game." Mina laughed from the couch, taking a swig of her beverage. The woman caught her darkly dressed friend standing awkwardly by the entrance, earning a smirk from her as she pulled the can away from her lips. "Speak of the devil. It's about damn time, Toshi." There was a slight lilt to her voice that matched the goofy smile on her face and red on her cheeks, possibly indicating that the alcohol was starting to kick in. At the mention of his friend's name, Denki turned to greet his friend with a tired smile. "Godspeed, Hitoshi. Maybe you can teach our new friend your tricks. and maybe beat them in the process. Do it for the sake of my pride. Denki had a defeated tone in his voice, handing the pool stick over the same way a king would bestow a sword upon his knight. He laid a hand on Hitoshi's shoulder, giving it a gentle squeeze before throwing himself beside his pink-haired friend. Something clicked in Hitoshi's head, every part of his brain finally acknowledging the constant tug at his thoughts. The reason he chose to lock himself away more than usual the last few days. The one who caused his more frequent solitude was the person standing just across the pool table, casually leaning against the propped pool cue. Definitely a new face. Hi! You must be Hitoshi. It's nice to finally meet you. Hitoshi could already feel the uneasiness furiously building and boiling inside him. When was the last time someone said that? It was nice to meet him. This was new too. I'm gonna do a blooper reel at the end of this stupid video.
Stop it. Stop it.
The week flew by quicker. I hate my life. Any sliver of thought that related. Bless you. The synthesized beats. Beat me. Fucking A.
Just keep falling.
I need help. The woman caught her darkly dest. I'm losing brain cells. The woman caught. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. I fucking cannot. He laid a hand. The hand got laid. Hi. Hello. I wanna fucking die.
Hi.
Hi. Huh? Why do I sound so stupid?
Sorry. Huh?
Help. I'm almost done. There's only like 4 fucking lines left. I can't do it. Hi. You must be Hitoshi. Nice to meet you. It's nice to finally meet you. No, it's not. Hi. That's what I was aiming for. God damn it. Hi. Hi. Hello. The word does not exist to me anymore. I'm just gonna get rid of hi. I don't even care anymore. What? What's up?
Just say hi.
I can't. I cannot. What is this delivery? It does not exist. The delivery was missed 10 days ago. Hello. God damn it. Greetings. It's nice to fucking meet you. I can't read anymore. I'm illiterate.